We're here with Sandy and, of course, Demi. Hi, Hi, Demi. And congratulations. We are with Canine Etiquette doing our top team of 2015, and we're so proud to say that you and Demi are our top team.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very honored.
So tell us, why did you select training with Demi when she was a puppy? How old is she now?
She's 5 now.
Okay.
When she was 6 months, I started looking for a trainer because in the past I've owned Dobermans for 30 years, and I've always obedience trained them, but I always used the harsh, punishment type correction type training, and it just wasn't what I was looking for. And I had heard that Canine Etiquette had a different type of training technique, so I was looking for something new.
Okay.
And I had some friends that had graduated and were very pleased. So when I signed up, I said, I'm looking to build a bond with Demi.
I still remember that. I want to build a bond with my dog.
I want to bond with my dog. Because the year prior to getting Demi, I had been diagnosed with leukemia. And I was a year recovering from leukemia. And I didn't know that physically I wasn't able to really do a lot of training, but I knew that I had to have her when I did. I needed it.
Right.
So what I was doing was I was actually doing her an injustice because in the beginning, because I was spoiling her rotten, and I was doing all the wrong things, even though I knew what the right things were, but I was doing all the wrong things.
Yeah, but okay, so tell us. I remember you telling me that very first class. I remember that. So tell us, what were the wrong things that you felt you were doing?
Well, I was giving in to anything she wanted to do because she was cute.
Okay.
Letting her on the furniture.
Okay.
In my lap. She never was allowed in the bed. But everywhere else, she had
went.
Full reign of the house, of everything.
Okay.
And I knew better.
Okay. So you came to class. How was Demi when you first come to those classes?
Oh, she was terrified.
She was.
She was terrified.
Yes.
Poor darling. I didn't know that she was going to be able to make it because she was so nervous. She was shaking, and you suggested a thunder shirt, which she had to wear, and that helped.
Right.
But it took her weeks to be able to calm down. Every class was a new adventure.
So why did you keep coming, even though you knew she was scared, you knew she wasn't a fan, so to speak? Why did you keep coming instead of just saying, so many people tell me my dog didn't like it, so I didn't go back? Why did you persist?
Because I knew that I needed to do it for her. Because I would have truly been doing her an injustice if I would not have given her every opportunity. And I knew that I just knew it was going to get better for her.
Absolutely, yeah.
I knew it was better for me.
Yeah.
Because I started learning from the first class of a whole different way of training and learning communication. And that was the biggest thing, is you taught me how to communicate with her.
Right.
And read her body language. And in turn, she was reading my body language.
Exactly.
And I had to learn to adjust how I reacted to things to not give her more fuel for her fire.
Okay.
Which that was very difficult for me because you talk with your hands and you talk with your body and it was just not. I had to learn to be different.
Right. So you've worked with Demi now pretty much 5 years.
Yes.
Right. When did you first start seeing the changes you were looking for?
Week 4.
Yeah.
A light went off. A light bulb went off in her in week 4. And I'm like, okay, I think we got this.
Yeah.
And by the end, when we graduated, it was like, I need more. I need more. This isn't enough. I need more. So we repeated the class.
The basic class, yeah, for the life of your dog. Yeah.
And that in itself was one of the best things that you could offer, is to know that no matter what, if I need it, you're there.
You can come back for the life of your dog, exactly. Because
So,
I want that dog to stay with you. And Demi needed a second class.
Yeah.
Because she was so nervous.
And every time we came back, it was a little more of a confidence booster for her.
Absolutely.
And then she started looking forward to going.
Good, yeah. And y'all blossomed like a rose on spring morning. It was amazing. So tell us about the agility classes and the advanced. What'd you think of those?
Well, because she loved to work so much, because she's actually really shy and nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But when I put that leash on and we start working, something changes in her. And especially when we started the agility, it built her confidence she's like a Superman when she's got those the agility equipment. There's nothing that she won't do.
You're right.
There's nothing that I can't ask her that she won't do, because she trusts me, because
Exactly.
we have that bond.
Exactly.
But that was, again, that was me having to trust her and her having to trust me.
Let's talk about that trust of her. That was a really, really big thing, because you loved her so much and you were so protective of her. Do you remember me telling you, have faith in your dog?
Yes.
Remember that? Because you didn't want to, we were doing the long distance come command and focus command, and you didn't want to let go of the leash. Yeah, so tell us about that. How important is it to have faith in your dog, to know, to trust them?
Well, if you have that bond, it's there. You just have to, you have to trust and just let it happen. Just let it happen.
It'll flow.
It will. And you're going to see, you're going to be happier, your dog is happier. And when I signed up for that first class, when I went to that first class, that was the first day of the best decision I ever made for my dog.
Really?
Yeah.
And my prices were cheaper back then too.
Yes, they were. And it was never about the price.
No, never.
And it never will be about the price.
Yeah, never.
Because the dollar value of what you get out of your dog,
You can't put a price on that.
You can't, because you learn to read your dog in a communication you never get anywhere else. Wow. So you've obviously been happy with the classes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Your bond is amazing. I'm just so proud of you guys. So would you recommend the classes to people?
I do all the time.
All the time. Okay. What about somebody who thinks, oh, my dog's never going to do that? Tell me this, is it hard? You mentioned you had to work with your dog. Was it hard?
No, it was actually very easy. It was almost so easy that I felt guilty.
Really?
That I wasn't working with my dog enough.
So what do you think of positive reinforcement versus the harsh correction training you said you had in the past?
I felt it was a difference in me, because when you're a harsh correction, you have to get harsh you have to force them into that what you're wanting them to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're scared, or if that's not what they want to do, then you have to get harsher. And that I knew that wasn't what I wanted to do anymore.
Wow. And so what do you think of the positive training?
Oh, she'll do anything. I can even talk about a treat, and she'll do it. And she doesn't even have to have a treat.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, we did wean off the treats.
Yes.
Yes.
but she's just so good. I just want to reward her for being good.
Yeah, for being so amazing. Awesome. Anything else you want to add, or you want to toss in to tell anybody?
Well, the training, because I've also brought my Afghan hound through the basic class, and normally an Afghan hound is very difficult to train. They're very hard-headed and independent, and my Duchess did exceptionally well.
She did, yes.
And she really enjoyed it.
Yes.
And that made a difference in her at home. I expect nothing less from her than I do from Demi. They get the same commands, and I expect the same results, and I actually get them, from
Fantastic.
Duchess.
So tell me, did we do any, we didn't do any shock collars, of course.
No.
Did we do any beating,
No,
holding down, slapping,
no,
no screaming or yelling?
No.
No, none.
lots of kisses.
Lots of kisses.
Give my dog lots of kisses.
And that's fine. Yeah, definitely lots of love. It's all about the bond.
That's it.
So many people, and I've had lots of men especially tell me, I don't like your training because you don't have punishment. Is punishment necessary?
No, no,
I agree. It's not.
no.
Nope.
And, it's the way I would probably reason with a child, the positive reinforcement, you ask them to do something and they don't, but they're, make it a reward. You're going to have, she does get some correction, but not any type,
No harsh beating them
No.
up and stuff. Yeah.
No, it's, more maybe a point the finger, or I may have to raise my voice a little. But
Correct.
That's all that's necessary.
Correct.
More
Exactly.
the point finger.
So what has been when you look back on these classes later on, what's your favorite part of everything that you can think of you've done so far?
Watching Demi when she gets it, or when she's running, doing her agility, because she just glows. She loves it.
She loves it. Yeah.
She loves it. And I wish everyone could experience that, because it's something you can't describe. You can't until you actually feel it.
I agree. I fully agree. And that's the great part about the bond that I talk about. And you wanted that bond. I remember you told me after the first class, and it stuck in my mind. You said, I just got over cancer, and I don't want to spoil this dog rotten, and I want to do the right thing for her. And you were so nervous. I'm thinking, well, okay, you're going to do the right thing. I wouldn't. But later on, the normalcy of what that meant to you really hit me home. And I'm like, oh my God, this was really a big deal to her.
It was a very big deal.
Yeah, so I really appreciate that. So let's talk about what commands does she learn?
Well, in basic, she learned her sit and stay, go to her place, down, come, all of the basic commands.
Yeah.
And to be consistent with them.
Mm-hmm.
And to, the main thing is to come when she's called.
Yep, and the focused healing.
Focused heel.
That's awesome. I love that. Y'all are a pro at that. Y'all are a pro at that. That's my best. Okay, so anything else you want to tell anybody else, or?
Just to own a dog is a honor, is a privilege, and it is your job to protect them. It's your job to stand up for them. It's your job to give them, their basic needs and to make them happy. And training is how you go about that.
Yes, I agree.
But never put them in a situation where they have to feel threatened.
Right.
That's my job.
I agree.
And she takes that pretty serious as being her job too.
Yeah. And see, everything you just said there, that exactly why you're the top team. Because you get it. There's no other way to put it. You get it. You understand the responsibility of having a dog, and you've proven that you take care of them and do the right thing, and you have the bond you want.
Well, thank you.
Well, congratulations very, very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is an honor with this business. I'm just so proud of you guys, and I'm so proud to show you off. And thank you for the faith and trust, and I just hope that I've been worthy of that for you.
You absolutely have, and I'm looking forward to anything else. We're taking every class you have.
Yes. So what do you think of the pictures that you get now?
Oh, I love the picture. We got the picture and the bark box, and
Yeah, but you get pictures when you graduate.
yes, that is awesome because you can. And I've continued on through so many of the different classes, and I've been getting pictures.
Yeah.
And it's like she has a whole shelf just for her.
All of our pictures from classes.
Yes.
Well, congratulations, Sandy, and I look
Thank you,
forward to
Kathy.
seeing you guys.